All right, welcome to the next video in this catenary project. And let's see if a few things that have taken place since the last video. Things that I've made and placed on the board. Here is a old coffee can turned into a water tower. And I know it might be a little weird on electric outfit with the electric wire there, but I do have two steam engines that I like to run. Now the weight to this downspout or a water spout is the top of an old cannonball hinge from a door, and hooked up to a chain. That works pretty good. Got a couple old ladders out of a junk box at train show, added them, and voila, a water tower. Now, since the last video, I was also working on some luggage, and what I did was I cut a handrail, and then what I did was painted it up and added some brass nails for latches and locks, and then some small wire staples for my handles. So I made suitcases, steam trunks, little steam trunks, briefcase style stuff, and I even have some dowels that I just added on there. And let's see what else we got. I also got my trailing car fixed. The last time I was telling you about the wheels had a tendency of drifting too far between the rails and derailing the trailing car. Now here's a Mark's tower I need to light up, and if you notice I have it on a block just to raise it up to give it a little bit more of a standard gauge height. And I do that with a lot of my buildings. This way I can decorate this as I see fit. Whoops. And put it down. Now, it's also last video I mentioned where you saw that I had a freight station. Well, there it is, lit up on the board and with all kinds of suitcases and freight. And I also have made these trees, another different type of tree as compared to those. I really don't know what the name of these things are, but during the summer they're bright white, look like large snowballs on the tree. Well, this past fall I harvested a few, just snipped them off. When they're completely dried out, spray painted them green, and I added some sawdust to the trunks and spray painted them, and then just had some scrap wood lying around the shop and made some bases. And then I also made these. These are, I think this is that ornamental grass. So I grabbed some of those, spray painted it. That's a washer and a nut that I used JB Weld on. And then again, covered it in sawdust and painted it brown. I also see I've got a Lionel block signal, and it too is on a block, a wood painted green. And again, I like the look of the block signal a lot, and I just want to make it a little bit larger for standard gauge. And in the back here you'll see I have a pond. And there's my engine. I fixed it so it runs much better. I had a brass rod soldered on the top. It makes a much better connection now and runs much better. And let's see, what else have I made? Well, I made these telephone poles out of a wooden dowel, and then I made some cross bucks or cross arms, and then I put an eye hook and green bead on it, and then I had a spool of this. It's not quite thread, but it's much larger, you can see. And I ran the lines. And at some point I wouldn't mind making this a real live wire. So anyway, that's what I've been busy doing. Let's see about getting this thing running here. And I'll go up on my little step ladder here and we'll take a look from above. Runs a whole lot better, faster, a little bit more reliable. Took a little while to tune it up, but I think I got it where I like it now. So there you have it. Now, I do have a few more projects that I'm working on, and I'll probably squeeze them in on here somewhere. I do have more houses to go on here. I've got like 3 or 4 more of the old original ones that I need to get lights put in them. And then I have a set of Mike Train House that I would like to put on. Squeeze them in here. Again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another video.